scary videos, an online cult, distorted realities, and even a possible crime. In this video, we will dive to the darkest corners of YouTube, so be ready for everything. Hey guys, welcome to another video. As you guys may notice by the start, in this video, we are going to dive to the YouTube darkest corners. So without further ado, let's get started. Obscure search, a classic among many, which also appears on Google. When opening YouTube, if we type a dot or even a dash, it shows us uncommon searches in different languages. In it, we found basically a 50-50 on YouTube, with some videos with scary thumbnails, but they are troll, and vice versa. The translation of the research is: I did not found you in the crowd of many stars in heaven. And this type of videos continued here on YouTube, but with a different name called full stop punctuation. This type of videos started as shitposts, but people went too far. And also, there are videos that are only showed if we turn on a VPN, which is strange. I wouldn't be surprised if in between these videos it had something more intense. And this is basically a rabbit hole. For those that doesn't know what a rabbit hole is, it is basically a video that leads you to other videos from the same category. If you're interested in searching this in the end of this video, that's up to you, and I do not take any responsibility if you decide to search it. I advise you not to go see it, as these videos are like playing Russian roulette. Mothers Watching. Mothers Watching is an online cult on YouTube in which people follow the word of an identity in the name of mom. This fictitious world started with a video called The Rules of Mother's World, which shows us the rules, like for example, don't go out when the sky is green, and if shadow people come looking for you, you should hide under your bed. The most sinister part is the comment section. Thanks for the rules, mother. I will gladly accept these rules. Thank you, mother. I'm grateful for your info. Thank you, mother. We will never fail to follow these rules. Thank you for helping us, mother. As we continue along this channel, the mother explains who the shadows are, which in this case would be creatures that want to attract the children from the identity out of her world. You might be asking yourself now, what happens when someone breaks some of the rules? Well, they simply end up becoming a shadow in an extraordinarily bizarre and dark world. This cult has come to an end because she no longer posts videos for almost 8 months. Until a comment from a channel called Employee of Mother's World says the following: you may have noticed that Mother hasn't brought any more content for a while. Well, we have some very bad news for you. Unfortunately, a lot of problems have happened, which then resulted in something terrible serious that we cannot talk about. Mother is Watching has officially closed. With the tragic news in mind, we entered the channel, which only had one video in Morse code, which said goodbye forever, and the cult ends. ImagineDom. The videos on this channel have been deleted, so I will have to rely on reposted ones. ImagineDom is a channel that transmits a distorted view of the person's thoughts about reality, not because he hides a grudge, but because he has a mental illness, as we may see in the video Natural Selections, on a page where it says the following: maybe it's time to tell a little about myself. I am someone with a damaged brain. I fight things that don't even exist, hallucinations, morbid nightmares, and nowadays I spend my days trying my best to remain sane. Fish oils, blueberries, whatever I can get to improve my brain. This video is not focused on analyzing the channel. I will show you one more video called Save Them Jesus. It all starts with an image of Jesus, which throughout the video it deteriorates along with the music, which in the background you can hear people screaming in despair, until Jesus' head starts to spin, which then appears the final message of this video. Do you love helping others? Do you love praying for others? Then what about helping and praying for those suffering in hell? They need it the most. Do they really deserve such unimaginable internal pain? But if you want to end their suffering, you will have to oppose God. He won't erase hell no matter how much we ask. Fortunately, this channel still exists, but now with a different name, and his mental health is better apparently. Fakemistress. Fakemistress is a YouTube channel created around 2010 to 2011. It shows projects made by an artist who expresses her heart through alternative worlds. As we can see in the first video, what I was able to take away from this is that most of her projects, they want to represent alternative worlds with fictional and strange characters that seem to have come out of a dreamscape. Ssack is a macabre animation channel which have been around for 7 years, but still continues to post videos. The beginning of this channel is called Hina Spin, that when we enter it, a character simply appears spinning her head. If it wasn't enough for you to find that this channel is sinister, let's go to the next one called, that name. When we enter it, it shows us a Kirby with a sentence at the bottom saying Peach 14, book song A 13, that over time changes to the same sentence only in Caesar's cipher. As I continued down the channel, I noticed that there were 2 videos with the same title, where basically it was just a continuation. I have come to the conclusion that this channel is just about sharing its scary hearts and making us a little unnerved. But is there any other meaning to it? BKRB. BKRB is a channel focused on creating short films such as Idea, but his most famous film, Meat Product, that as we enter it, we are presented with a meat that is made out of meat. Yes, you heard it right, meat without meat. From what I would eat, not gonna lie. The product was created because they have the expectation that the world meat chain would end in 20 to 30 years if we didn't do anything. They even show the meat process, where in the traditional way, the animal suffers so we get the meat. Everything seemed to be perfect until halfway through the announcement, someone appears lying on the ground after having consumed the meat. And this product would soon be discontinued, due to it spreading a pathogenic disease. Actually, I take it back. Robert Helpmann. Robert Helpmann, a mystery channel that came out of nowhere and stopped posting videos for 7 years. What makes this channel dark and mysterious is the fact that it uses a body inside a bag in these videos. But it all starts from the first video called Daisy Arrives. It shows Daisy in macabre scenarios as if she were a child, while phrases are composed throughout the video. The most macabre videos of them all are Daisy Fell Down and Daisy Playing, where in the first one, it shows us a person picking up Daisy on the stairs while we can hear someone crying. And the second one shows Daisy, who a second later appears a tall man who stabs the body, and in the end, with the last video called Daisy Lives, which supposedly shows the man disposing of the body, and it had a disturbing description. No, she left us, and now there is no Daisy. No Daisy. Daisy. We want Daisy back. Bring us back Daisy. We need her here. She should be here. Always here. In the middle of the video, pieces of text appear, which when we put them together, it becomes: there was a lady, all skin and bone. Sure, such a lady was never known. It appeared upon a certain day, this lady went to church to pray. When she came to the church stile, there she did rest a little while. When she came to the churchyard, there the bells so loud she heard. When she came to the church door, she stopped to rest a little more. When she came to the church within, the parson prayed against pride and sin. On looking up, on looking down, she saw a dead man on the ground, and from his nose unto his chin, the worms crawled out, the worms crawled in. Then she unto the parson said, shall I be so when I'm dead? Oh yes, the parson said, you will be so when you're dead. Here the lady screams. The only thing I can take away from this video is the fact that the man is the supposed parson and Daisy is the lady, but we will never know.